The Weed of the Week is brought to you by Mandaco.
For lower costs and higher production, Mandaco leads with versatility unmatched. Twister is the vertical tillage unit for no-till as well as conventional tillage. See your Mandaco dealer. Visit northcountrymarketing.biz or call 877-915-8790.
Well, right by a tree belt, Brian, and it's probably a good thing because our Weed of the Week wild cucumber is one that's really the biggest problem when it gets into a tree belt.
Yeah, what'll happen is this viney plant will extend around your trees, and it's basically trying to take the sunlight away from your tree. And you'll sometimes see 30, 40, 50 feet of vine in a tree. I know I've just literally pulled that many feet out of some of our trees. So, in other words, I wasn't doing the very best job for weed management there, Darren.
No. You know, we talk a lot about you have to catch weeds when they're small with wild cucumber. If you catch it down on the ground, you can wipe it out with a low rate of 2,4-D and do a pretty good job.
Yeah, but the problem is then you're going to drop some leaves off the trees. So you've got to spray in the fall and in the early spring, even before you know you have the wild cucumber problem. Otherwise, in season, there's not a lot you can do that's very safe for the trees.
Yeah, otherwise, like you say, you're out there with hand labor, pulling all the vines off and then spraying stuff down on the ground.
Oh, one last thing on our Weed of the Week, Darren. Peepos and tendrils. Just a couple of the...
there's so many scientific terms to describe little parts of each one of these plants that, yeah, we could get into some of that detail, but honestly, you know, we want this to be user-friendly for you where you say, oh, okay, I understand, I see what that is. I don't have to know all the
fruiting parts and everything else. Yeah, so anyway, our Weed of the Week is wild cucumber. It's mainly a problem in shelter belts. You can use 2,4-D to get in under control, preferably when the trees do not have their leaves on, so spray in the late fall and the early spring.
Well, that's all the time we have for this week's Weed, but Iron Talk is coming up next.